Hello, this is Debbie Clemenzi with Health One Technologies. I'm here to give you an overview of our Immunization Inventory Management form. This form is designed to store and track all of your inventory and is used in conjunction with our immunization form. This form can be used as a standalone form. So you would select Inventory Immunization Admin Form. The first thing you'll notice when you enter the form is that there is a path for where the immunizations are being stored. Please note that every location must enter their own inventory and must be stored at their location of care. So for every location you have, there would have to be a folder set up for your immunization for that location. Over here on the left-hand side on the Edit Vaccine Data, you'll notice there are several vaccines to select from. These vaccines can be modified to meet your practice needs. For example, your practice doesn't administer meningococcal B, measles, Japanese encephalitis. All of these items can be removed from the form so they will no longer display. I'm going to add a vaccine for hepatitis A. So the first thing you need to do is select your vaccine. You'll notice over here on the right-hand side that 2 vaccine lots will display. This means that there have already been 2 vaccines entered for hepatitis A. If you hover over each one of them, you'll notice that there is a display of the manufacturer, whether it's private or state, the lot number, expiration, along with the quantity and the actual name of the vaccine. So in order to add a new vaccine, you would simply select Click to Add New Lot. Once you select this button, you'll notice down here that several items display in the drop-downs. So each drop-down has different selections. The first item is your vaccine group. The second item is your vaccine type. You always need to select something that is specified. You don't want to use the unspecified formulation. So I'm going to select the Havrix 2-dose. Select the drop-down for the CVX. Your vaccine name, manufacturer, your lot number, and your expiration date. NDC number, and your inventory. Inventory would be entered as the actual quantity of vaccines that you have available. So if you have 1 vial of 10 vaccines, you would be sure to enter 10, and whether your source is state or private. Once I select this, you'll notice down here the Add Lot button has now lit up. You'll notice up here in the right-hand corner of the form, there's a section for your VIS date. This must be entered in order to add a lot. So you'll see currently there's already one displaying for 11/17/2015. If you needed to clear this, you would select this checkbox and clear the VIS. In order to add a new one, you would select the calendar along with the date and then select your Add VIS button. So in order to enter this vaccine, we would go ahead and add the lot. And most importantly, in order to save this vaccine, you always have to hit the Commit Changes button. Once I hit this button, you'll notice the inventory will change, and now it disappears. Once that inventory disappears, you have entered your lot successfully. The next option within the form is the ability to modify a selected lot. So I'm going to select the vaccine that I'd like to modify by selecting over here on the left-hand side your vaccine, and then over here on the right, select your vaccine lot to be edited. Once I've selected the lot, you'll notice down here all the options to change for this vaccine lot will display. So for this purpose, I'm only going to change the vaccine inventory quantity. You can change anything within these fields, but for this purpose, I'm going to modify the quantity. So say the inventory is at 21 and maybe you need to change it to 23 because you've checked your inventory and you have more than what is displayed within this form. So once I've entered the quantity, I need to replace the lot and then commit the changes. Again, if you don't hit the Commit Changes, this does not commit the changes that you've made for this immunization. The next option is the ability to delete a lot. So if I were to select the lot that I'd like to delete, I simply select the Delete Selected Lot button. I'm going to delete this second lot. Once you've deleted it, again, you have to commit your changes. If I were to go back and look at this vaccine is no longer available. The second tab on the form is your Show Print Inventory tab. This allows you to view what inventory you have available for your location of care that you're currently logged into. So currently there's hepatitis B and PCV13 under the state vaccines available, and down below you have several options available under your private purchase. So in order to print, you would select the green Print Inventory list, and this will give you your list of vaccines available to compare to your inventory that you currently have. This concludes the review of the immunization inventory form.